Hello everyone, welcome back to Pabbly. The title of our today's video is How to Add Instagram Lead Ads Leads to Pipedrive. So I'm running a business and I'm using Instagram lead ads to promote my business, and I wish that as soon as a new lead is generated in my Instagram lead ads account, automatically a person should be created in my Pipedrive account too. For this, we are going to create a connection between Instagram lead ads and Pipedrive. To create this connection without knowing any programming or coding language, we are going to use Pabbly Connect. It is an amazing automation software. So in Pabbly, we have the concept of trigger and action. For trigger, we are going to use Instagram lead ads, and for action, we are using Pipedrive. So if you also wish to learn this process step by step, follow me through the screen. Welcome to my screen. So as you know, in this video, we are going to learn how to add Instagram lead ads leads to Pipedrive. For this, I have opened my Instagram page and I have also connected my Instagram account with my Facebook page, which is Peak Performance Physio. And over here, you can see the successful connection between my Instagram account and my Facebook page. And now using this Facebook page, I'm running Instagram ads to generate more leads for my business. And also, I have created some lead gen forms in this Facebook page. And now I wish that as soon as someone sees my Instagram ad on their Instagram account, they will also get an option to fill in the lead gen form. And I wish that as soon as they fill in that lead gen form, automatically with the help of that details, a new contact should be created in my Pipedrive account too. For this, we are going to create a connection between Instagram lead ads and Pipedrive. To create this connection, I have already opened my landing page of Pabbly simply by searching pabbly.com/connect in my browser. It is very easy. So as soon as you'll open the landing page of Pabbly, you are going to get two options. One is sign in and the another one is sign up for free. So if you are a new user, you can click on sign up for free and you are going to get 100 of tasks free every month. But I'm an existing user, so I'm going to click on sign in. And now it is opening all Pabbly apps. Over here you can see all the tools and applications offered by Pabbly. But in today's video, we are going to use Pabbly Connect because we are connecting two applications. And now we are going to click on Access Now. And now it is opening my dashboard, and to start with the automation, we are going to click on this button right over here which says Create Workflow. And now it is asking me the workflow name and the folder I want to save the workflow in. So I want to save the workflow in this folder which says Automations, and I want to name my workflow as How to Add Instagram Lead Ads Leads to Pipedrive. And now we are going to click on Create. And now it is opening the most important window of our automation, that is our workflow window. This is the most important window because we have trigger and action in this. Trigger means when this happens and action means do this. By this, you can understand that the trigger is the commander for the workflow and actions follow the commands. And as you know that we can have only a single commander but multiple followers. So over here we can have only a single trigger but multiple actions following the commands of our trigger. So now we are going to select our trigger application, which is Instagram lead ads, because I want that as soon as a new lead is submitted in my Instagram lead ads, automatically my workflow should be triggered. So I'm going to search for Instagram lead ads and select it. And now for the trigger event, we are going to select new lead instant because I want that as soon as a new lead is submitted, instantly Pabbly should capture the response. And now we are going to click on connect. And as you can see that it is asking me to add a new connection or select the existing connection. So if you have already connected your Instagram lead ads account with your Pabbly's workflow, you can click on select existing connection and then save. But if you haven't, you have to click on add a new connection and then connect with Instagram lead ads. And now it is asking to select my Facebook page because as you know that I've already created a connection between my Facebook page and my Instagram account, and the connection between Pabbly Connect and Instagram lead ads happen through this Facebook page only. So over here, that's why it is asking me to select my Facebook page. So we are going to select it and click on continue. And yes, you can see that we have successfully connected our Instagram lead ads account with our Pabbly's workflow. And over here you can see connected. And now it is asking me for the page and the lead gen form. So as you know, the name of our page is Peak Performance Physio. So over here we are going to search for Peak Performance Physio and select it. And then for the lead gen form, we are going to select Instagram lead ads. I'm going to select this form because I want to create this automation for this form only. If you wish to create this automation for all your lead gen forms, you can select all lead gen forms or any another desired form. So we are going to select our desired form and then we are going to click on save and send test request. And yes, you can see that it is saying waiting for a webhook response. And also in the notes, it is saying do a test submission /record. So this means that we have to do a test submission in order to capture the webhook response. So as you know that I'm running a campaign which is in draft mode. So if you are running a live campaign, you are going to receive the details of your latest leads right over here. But I'm running a draft campaign, so I have to generate the test leads. And also if you don't wish to wait for the latest leads, you can also generate the test leads just to create the automation. So to generate that, we are going to open a new tab and search for Meta for Developers. And then we are going to open Meta for Developers. And as soon as we open the landing page of Meta for Developers, we are going to go on More and then Tools. And then we are going to scroll and select Lead Ads RTO Debug Tool. And as you can see that now it is opening my lead ads testing tool. From here we are going to select the page and the form. So for the page we are going to select Peak Performance Physio. So I'm going to search for it and select it. And then for the form we are going to select Instagram lead ads. And then we are going to click on Preview Form. And now it is asking me for some details. So I'm going to fill in the dummy details. The first name as demo, last name as user, email as demo@pabblytudes.com, phone number as this. And then for the company name, we are going to use Pabbly Connect. And then we are going to click on Next and then Submit. And yes, you can see your test lead has been sent. This means that lead ads testing tool has sent the lead details to our workflow. Pabbly captured the response and triggered the workflow. So we are going to open our workflow and check that if Pabbly has captured the response or not. And yes, you can see that we have received the lead details. Over here, you can see the first name, the last name, the email and the phone number with the company name. This means that my trigger step is successful and now we are moving on to our action step. For our action application, we are going to select Pipedrive because I want that as soon as a new Instagram lead is submitted, automatically a person should be created in my Pipedrive account too. So I'm going to search for it and select it. And then for the action event, we are going to select Create a Person. And then we are going to click on Connect. And as you can see that it is asking me to add a new connection or select the existing connection. So if you have already connected your Pipedrive account with your Pabbly's workflow, you can click on Select Existing Connection and then Save. But if you haven't, we are going to click on Add a New Connection and then it will ask me for the API token. So to get this API token, we are going to open our Pipedrive account. And as you can see that I have already logged in my account, and it is always advised to log in your accounts before starting with the automation. It makes the process easy. So as soon as I'll open the Pipedrive account, over here you can see the profile. So we are going to click on this and then we are going to click on Personal Preferences. And over here you can see the API. So we are going to click on this. And over here you can see your personal API token. So we are going to generate a new token so that we get the latest token. And then we are going to copy this token. And then we are going to paste this token in our workflow. And yes, you can see that I've successfully pasted my API token. And then we are going to click on Save. And yes, you can see that we have created a connection between our Pipedrive account and our Pabbly's workflow. And now it is asking me for the name. So we are going to map this. Mapping is a method by Pabbly which means inserting the data from the previous step. And as you know, our previous step was the trigger step where we selected Instagram lead ads as our trigger application. So we are going to map the details from the response of our trigger application only. And as soon as I'm going to map these details, all of these details will turn dynamic and change with every new lead generated. And also as soon as I'm going to map these details, my workflow would be ready to run in real time too. So for the name, we are going to open the response and then we are going to search for name. And as you can see, over here is the first name and the last name. So first you are going to map the first name, put a space and then the last name. And then for the label, I'm going to select it as hot lead. And then for the phone, again we are going to map the phone number. So we are going to search for phone and map the phone number. And then for the email, again we are going to map the email over here. So we are going to search for email and map it. And now it is asking me for some more details. So I'm going to ignore these details because these are not the required details. And then we are going to move on for the first name and the last name. So again, we are going to map the first name and then the last name. And now after filling all the required details, we are going to click on Save and Send Test Request. And yes, you can see that we have received a positive response that a person has been created in a Pipedrive using the details of our Instagram lead ads. Over here, you can see the name and the same email. So we are going to open a Pipedrive account and check that if a new person has been created or not. And yes, you can see name demo user, email demo@pabblytudes.com and the same phone number that we entered. a new person has been created in our Pipedrive account too. So this means that my workflow is successful. And now I'll just test the workflow once, and this time I'm going to give you a real-time example. So for this, we are going to open our lead ads testing tool, delete the previous lead and refresh the page. It is really important to delete the previous lead and refresh the page, otherwise you will not be able to preview the form or create a new lead. And again, we are going to select our page and the form. So for the page, we are going to select Peak Performance Physio, and then for the form, we are going to select Instagram lead ads. And again, we are going to click on preview form. And again, we are going to enter the details. So for the first name, this time we are going to keep it as test. Last name as user only. Email as test@pabblitudes.com. Phone number as this. And then for the company name, we are going to select it as Pabbly. And then we are going to click on next and then submit. And yes, you can see your test lead has been sent. This means the lead ads testing tool has sent the lead details to our workflow. Pabbly triggered the workflow and further created a person in our Pipedrive. So this time we are not going back to our workflow and clicking on save and send test request. We'll directly open our Pipedrive account and check that if a new person has been created or not. So I'm going to open my account, and yes, you can see name test user, email test@pabblitudes.com with the same phone number has been created as a new person in our Pipedrive account too. So this means that my workflow is successful, and I'll just summarize the workflow for you once. For the trigger application, I selected Instagram lead ads, and then for the trigger event, I selected new lead instant because I wanted that as soon as a new lead is submitted in my Instagram lead ads account, instantly Pabbly should capture the response and trigger the workflow. And then for the action application, I selected Pipedrive, and then for the action event, I selected create a person because I wanted that as soon as a new Instagram lead is submitted, automatically a person should be created in my Pipedrive account too. And also we were successful with our workflow. Over here you can see the 2 contacts I created during this video. So if you have any questions related to the video or the workflow, you can directly comment on this video. And for your reference, I'll just clone the workflow and share the workflow link in the description box. Thank you for watching. Not only these applications, but with the help of Pabbly, you can integrate many more applications. So now, if you have any doubts, you can reach us at support@pabbly.com. If you have any queries, you can reach us at forum.pabbly.com. And if you have any pricing related issues, you can follow this website. And if you find our videos helpful, do like and subscribe our channel. Thank you for watching.